Hey, I'm so happy that you're here and taking this moment to get to know me a little bit better. My name is Debbie, and I created this short introduction video to share a small part of my story with you. And this is why have a better understanding where I'm coming from and what made me decide to start this business journey. And why I also believe that this journey could also be something for you. I think a little gentle introduction helps you understand where I am coming from and where perhaps maybe you feel aligned with my story at some level. After watching this video, you know if you like to explore more, and if it doesn't quite align with you and your vision, that's perfectly okay. We all have our own unique paths, and I truly wish you all the best on yours. But if something in my story touches you and feels familiar or that you resonate with, I think this business opportunity might be able to change your life as well. It's already working out for me in the good way, and together we can make a lot more things happening together. So, here, a little introduction about myself. I'm Debbie. I'm 37-year-old, single, big passion for traveling and dogs, and developed a huge interest for psychology over the last few years. I started traveling when I was 18 years old, and over the past years, I've been living on a small island in the Caribbean. That's where I worked on powerboats, giving tours to tourists, snorkeling with turtles and other wildlife almost every day, which was amazing. I had a big circle of friends, I have a little house, I had my own Jeep, and I had the biggest love of my life, my dog Milo. My life was pretty much amazing, and I felt like I was living the dream. But everything changed when a Category 5 hit the island. The entire island was destroyed, my house was gone, my car was gone, was damaged, my job disappeared overnight. Friends all left because there was nothing left for them to do. Milo had to stay with my friend while I was trying to find work and figure out my next step. My whole life was turned upside down completely. After that, I got a chance to start working in the yachting industry as a deckhand stewardess for the rich and famous. I was really grateful for that opportunity, but inside I was struggling a lot. I was grieving for everything that I had lost and what I had built up. That's when I started to be feeling really depressed. Even though I had an income and I was seeing new places, I felt really, really stuck in this industry, and it wasn't for me. This wasn't the lifestyle I wanted, and it was very intense, and I was literally numbing myself with work, drinking, and parties and trying not to feel. Meanwhile, I watched my friends building families, buying homes, and kind of moving into the new chapter. And I really felt like I was behind and just repeating the same cycle without any change. I knew something had to drastically change. So I finally decided to take action and taking control of my own life. With the right help, I stopped drinking completely. I got help for my mental health, and I started spending a lot of time in nature by myself, trying to process everything and figure out what I really, really wanted in this life. And this is when I realized I needed to build a life that was actually made me feel good and make something meaningful and with a purpose. And I knew I wanted to work online to create that freedom that I always wanted. So I started searching online, looking into drop shipping, becoming a virtual assistant, and yes, I even also sold feed pics, or trying to sell feed pics. But none of these things actually felt right, and it didn't want to make me coming out of bed for. Then one day I saw this ad from this normal average Dutch girl who said had completely changed her life, created more freedom, a better income, a healthy lifestyle, all from her computer, and she loved it. It sounded basically too good to be true. And but her message did catch my attention, and I was so curious about it to learn more, so I dropped her a message. She directed me to her web class, and I took notes and asked questions and realized this wasn't just a job, it was a business opportunity. It required a lot of time, effort, consistency, learning, and it wasn't like a quick fix or a get rich fast thing. The more I learned, the more I felt like maybe this wasn't the job that I was looking for. And honestly, I had nothing to lose. And I was really ready for change. So with the help of my coach, I joined the risk-free platform that explained everything about sustainability and about the products that we work with and the community behind it. And getting to know all these people was so cool because they were all so like-minded and also similar to me, having the same fears and same doubts in life, but they were real go-getters. And they changed their pain and struggle into a purpose. And that caught my eyes. Like I really wanted to do this particular job. This business had so much more to offer that I could ever dream of. The more I learned about this business model, the more it became clear that lots of things were possible. For example, working from anywhere in the world, as I needed a laptop and a phone. I could spending my time traveling, spending my time with dogs, being able to rescue them and foster them. I could work on my mental health and self-development because it's all in that same program. And we can change and impact the world and the planet and educate people through the internet. And there was unlimited income, freedom, building friendships. It was just, mind-blowing to me. And that's when it started to click for me. This isn't a traditional path that most people take. This is exactly why it's so powerful. It opened my eyes to how many options we really have in life. But for some of them, we just don't know about. And maybe, just maybe, this is a sign for you that you needed to hear. If my story and the reason why I started this business resonates with you in any kind of way, then I would recommend you to watch the free web class to learn more about what I do. And it might be just the opportunity that you've been waiting for. And even if it's not the right fit, you walk away with more clarity and a better idea of what's possible for you. And my job literally is genuinely help other people to explore this path too. Because exploring new paths is never a waste of time. It's how we grow. I personally tried a lot of different things before finding this opportunity. And I can honestly say this has been the most powerful and life-changing opportunity you've come across, or I've come across, sorry. And maybe it could be the same for you. So let me know if there's anything that you would like to know more, and I can send you and refer you to the web class. Thanks for watching.